October 27, 2018, into my second week of the off season. I have been to the gym 6 straight days. 5 of those days I was completely fasted. Today I wasn't fasted because I went to bed last night at 10 and woke up at 10. It was glorious. Body needed that rest. But today I'm going to go do a more of a conditioning sort of day at the gym, and then I'm going to drive out to Muscle Holler and unload all the equipment that I've had in my truck for 2 weeks from the Johnny Appleseed Festival. Store the axes. I had 32 axes with me when I went to Johnny Appleseed, and I'm going to store all those in the closets at the house along with the other closets that are full of axes. I'm going to redesign the situation in Muscle Holler South itself. I haven't strength trained there for a good number of months, and so I'm going to lessen the size of the strength training side of my barn to accommodate hopefully 2 more stands. One, an additional underhand cradle, and secondly, an additional standing block cradle. And the purpose behind that is I was having a good conversation with Gerald Yules, who was discussing how Bruce Winkle would train for Sydney. And what Bruce would do is he had 2 standing block stands set up. And the story goes that they were 15-inch blocks. He would set one up, he'd set both of them up in the stands. He would cut the first one, completely race it off, and then he would, catch his breath, and then he would go on a little jog. He would jog to a designated area, and he would come back, and then he would cut the second log, again under race conditions. And then he would walk that area while his father was setting up 2 additional 15-inch logs. And that explains an awful lot about the toughness of Bruce Winkle and about how inordinately powerful that he was. Even though he may not have been hitting the log as fast as he could have when he was training in that manner, or even when he was cutting those super hard logs that they used to cut back in the 90s and early 2000s, it explains the reason why he still hit the log as hard as he did, even though his kit cadence had decreased a little bit over time. He was just tough as freaking nails for wood chopping. And so I'm going to try that. I really think I need that, because when I am cutting those harder logs down there, and when I am at a certain second cadence, or when I'm around a minute, my body just sort of shuts down, and my arms go numb, and that shouldn't happen. And even though I'm almost 50 years old, I feel as though that level of toughness is attainable, and I just need to train myself to be tough. So I'm going to be tough, and again, working on some more technical issues while I may not be chopping at 100% velocity or intensity, as I like to call it. So we'll see what happens. I may record some of the silly shit that I do today in this conditioning workout. It's rope battles and sled pushes, and it's more of a CrossFit style workout, but it's good for it's kind of getting the blood to the body and helping it heal from the strength training, the squats, the deadlifts, and the overheads, and all the other crap that I've been doing, trying to keep this old body moving, in addition to slimming down over time. So right now my body weight is stuck between 267 and 269, and I don't know how much cleaner I can eat, but I guess I got to. Here we go.